Um, maybe I should like listen to my own headset audio for a minute here. Let's see. Am I good? Probably. I turned on the. Oh God, that's so distracting to actually hear myself. What do you mean YouTube's not receiving enough? You lying to me. I don't like being lied to, YouTube. Sorry, I know I said it for 1:30, but like I was trying to figure out the how to do closed captioning, but I think I need like a program, and I ain't got one. So, oh well. I'll get it working eventually. But not today. Why is YouTube mad at me? I don't get it. I don't know. Yeah, I turned on the noise thing, the noise suppressor, so that way I don't have static in the background. But whatever. I suppose I should open up Google in case I got to talk to Liz. All right, so yeah, I'm mapping a town here. That's what I'm doing anyway. I've made a bunch of animations last night. Basically, mainly a bunch of heal spells, although not entirely. You know, like this one. Yeah, I know. Kind of weird to have lightning-based heal spells, but look, I made a lightning character a healer, so what can I tell you? I've started with a little oasis here because I want to kind of have that be the center of town, but I'm not really sure what I want to do with this town. Especially since it's a big thing I have to put in this town for a character's backstory. Probably just make it all one level. Desert should be kind of flat, I would imagine. I mean, you don't have to, but I think they're flat. Actually, would I rather have which desert tile looks better? The darker one or the lighter one? I like the darker one better. Actually, I like the lighter one better. Although it doesn't really work too well because, yeah, it's not really going to work. It's not going to match too well. Oh, that's snow, isn't it? Yeah. Thought it was transparent, but I was wrong. That's just a hole, right? Yeah. There's no transparent water one? That's disappointing. That's actually really disappointing. Yep. That is extremely disappointing. So I guess it's got to be that one, or it'll look funky. Unless I use both tiles, and that would be kind of weird. I haven't done a desert town, so I mean, granted, a town's a town, so yeah, it's not like there's much difference in towns really, just aesthetically. Oh, wee. Okay, stop procrastinating. Let's go. Which kind of houses do we want to use here? Rock wall, sure. You'd probably have a lot of rocks in town here. Let me see. Functionally, what we need is an inn. Is this actually like showing up? Oh no, I have to open up the stream notes. Is it element to order stream notes? Close that. I don't know if this is actually gonna do a thing here. It actually is, yes. If I minimize that, it should now be in the background. Theoretically. Yeah, there you go. VN. Weapon shop. Item shop. Accessory shop. Shop. Of course, sometimes I can buy in these. In fact, let's put this up here because I might make them one shop. We need the blacksmith as well. That's for Saggio's weapons, by the way. And only Saggio's weapons. Oops. Okay. So, what should we make first? Obviously, we need the residences. I need the story, important house. And then residences. Whatever I have left over. Start with the N, I guess. Make the N. Probably by the Oasis. Let's see here. It's easier to do it this way. Do I want to do it that roof? Yeah, we'll do green roof. Why not? Oh, right. This roof is weird looking. Well, I guess it's not bad. It's fine. It's like shingles or something. Whoops. Make it easier to go in a straight line here. That's nice and all, but that's like a huge freaking N. It's probably a little too big. Shrink this down a little bit. That's a little too much. I think it's this that's just too ridiculous. And then the wings are a little bit too much. Let's see. Make sure that is symmetrical. It is not. Now it should be. Not that it matters, but I like symmetry. Alright, what did I say I wanted to do? Brick? No, rock wall. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. You know, kind of thinking of something different here. Yeah, that could be the entrance. Yeah, I want it to be weird looking. Looks better like this, so. Yeah, you always got a little Tartarus thing going on with buildings, I've found. Just kind of the nature of them. I mean, I guess you could make them one-to-one scale, but it ends up being very weird if you do that. Trust me, it does. I mean, you can do whatever you want, I suppose. But I don't like doing that. Do that. I need an end sign. This way I can have, kind of a wing of rooms here and a wing of rooms here. Even though there's so many party members, like, there's definitely not enough beds for everybody anymore. But that's the way it is. There's just too many beds. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, those windows work kind of nice because it's a desert, so you probably want more airflow, right? Plus they get little, if I do like little shades. Does that look good? No, not really. That really doesn't look that good, honestly. I don't like the shadowing tile, by the way. I don't understand why you can't, use the other tools with it. So, it's a real pain in the ass to shadow things. And I don't tend to do a lot of it. I did it for one area, and then I was like, nah, that's too much work. No, that's Turig. Where's the damn forest that I did a lot of shadowing in? Yeah, right here. And it looks nice, it definitely looks good, but I mean, it's like physically difficult on my hand. Like, no joke, I'm not making that up. So I kind of gave up on that and just kind of do minor adjustments now to shadowing. Yeah, all these maps down here are for chests. Well, there's a couple debug ones too, but the chests? No, they're for cutscenes. Not every cutscene has a separate map, but sometimes they do because I get like tons of cutscenes in the same map, so it's easier to separate it out. Hmm. Yeah, we'll have to. No, no, we'll make it go this way instead. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So that's the end. That's good. I don't know what the point of a blank sign is. Probably should map the story important house. I want to put it in the corner here. Yeah. Make it stand out, making it red. Actually, no. Use this. Because I think it's going to need an upstairs for the sake of plot. And it's much easier to make it upstairs with these tiles than it is with the other ones. Whoops. No. There's no like redo button, unfortunately. Wish there was, but there isn't. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I don't like to make every single building a square because that's boring. And there's no reason to do that. I mean, you can if you want, I guess. I like to put some effort into it. Go ahead and do that. Probably need a bit more to work with here. So let's expand this. Like, yeah, 2 tiles over? Yeah, 2 tiles over. Kind of feel like getting rid of one of these. Oops. There we go. Let's go ahead and add the wall here that we're going to make rock wall. It's really rock wall? Yeah, I guess so. So I know what to do. Go ahead and move it down a little bit, I guess. Yeah, that's going to share a thing, which is going to make it look really weird. At least I think it does, so I'm probably going to want to move it down one. Whoops. I don't know why I decided to do all that. Hey, what's up? Each their own. The shop's just coming. Hey, Zero. The shop's just coming in front of the NPC. Hit interact, and you drop into what they are selling. Worked back then because of storage limitations. Yeah, I always have you be able to walk into the shops, although I don't do a lot of flavor dialogue. But yeah, I don't mind that either. I probably should have done that to save time and development time, but I didn't. Oh well. There. It's like a bedroom that's on the second floor. Not a very interesting bedroom, but it is a bedroom, I guess. A little bit of a box, which I don't like, but that's okay. It works for what I'm going for. The inside, I guess. It's like a nursery up there. Yeah, I'll just do that. That's fine. Let's get a chimney on this thing. If I can find one. Yeah, I am not very good at NPC dialogue. I have no trails. The hell's the chimneys? Here we are. Right there. That'll work. My name is Error. Oh yeah, that. That guy's name is literally Error, by the way. Like, that's not a mistake. Like, some other NPC comments on that guy having a weird name or something. I forget. There's like some dialogue in game that proves that no, that's literally supposed to be his name, which is really stupid. Okay, so we're gonna have broken window, broken window, broken window. And now we get to mess the crap out of this house, so. It's a little, let's just say it's not doing so well. For, plot reasons. Actually, you know what? I think if I do this one like this, it'll make it look like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Things may have gone poorly for this house. Yeah, I do this a lot for the story important houses that backstory happened in. Did that crack up to there? Yeah, I guess so. I guess that works. That's fine. I just kind of place it randomly. I mean, when things get destroyed, it is kind of random. I'd put vines and stuff, but this is a desert, so that doesn't really make sense. Like, why put a dead tree or anything? It just doesn't make any sense. At least better than cold steel you can do, I guess. I do this, though. Can I find one? Here, let's find one. I'll spoil one for you. Let's see. Here you go. I guess even the darkness won't save Chestkind from so-called heroes. Yeah, that's right. There's chest messages. What's this one? Why do chests even have items? Who put us here? Do we even exist? These questions bother me every day. So there you go. That's a little flavor of the chest dialogue. Teleporting maze? Oh, yeah, that is a maze, yes, but it's not a teleporting maze. It's a dark room basically because it's, well, the Dark Temple. So the gimmick is it's basically nearly pitch black except for these torches and the light around your character. So that's it. And this room is a big pain in the ass to navigate. I do not like this room. I needed to make some darkness-based puzzles, so that's what I made. Whoops. Okay, fine. We'll make it go like that. Okay, fine. We'll go like that too. No, I don't want to do that. So path there. The Trapezohedron was a terrible dungeon. I don't know what they were thinking with that. Oh, right, I can't shadow up here, which is stupid. For some reason, these tiles here are immune to shadows. Of course, this didn't automatically shadow, which is annoying. So now I get to shadow it. Yay. Yeah, so weird. Like, I can shadow this. I mean, I could, like, shadow underneath the tile. Which I could do. But I usually don't. It'd be kind of weird to do that now. Oh, but there's a shadow on the freaking chimney. Oh, that works. Whatever. Yeah, deserts are kind of boring. They're always so flat. I guess brown. But at least the whole game's not a desert like Final Fantasy 12. Okay, just the first, 40%, I guess. I've actually had people argue that, well, the Gaza Plains aren't a desert. Oh, yes, they are. Looks like a desert. Quacks like a desert. It's a desert. Just because it's not a desert later doesn't mean it's not a desert. Literally, like the first 3 areas are deserts. What were they thinking? And I like FF12, but that's inexcusable. And you got the Sand Seas, another desert. Like I know you're going for realism, but I'm sorry, there are some things you shouldn't be realistic on, and that is one of them. Because it just makes the areas boring and monotonous. We did this. And we did the inn. So I need to do a weapon shop. There's space here, which is a lot of space to have. So I should probably put something there. Here, blue roof. Right here. Here, we'll make this combined shop here. Oh, oh yeah, I want to do this, I guess. That looks terrible. I don't want to do that. It looks weird if you don't, like, connect it. Nah. Make it a rectangle. Also, it's too high now. Put it there. Even Wild Arms is setting a planet going through desertification does have some variety in places. Except for Wild Arms 3, because all I can remember from there is sand. That's true, but Wild Arms 3 it was like a critical plot point. And they use it effectively there, because when you do, get to an area that's like green, it's like, holy shit. And the party makes a big deal out of it and everything. So that's different. There is no story reason for Final Fantasy XII to be the way it is. Do this, and we'll do this. No, make it symmetrical. I like symmetry. Symmetry is fun. Weapon shop on the left, armor shop on the right. Boom. Nice and rectangle, I guess. Sure. We got space here. Space here. Probably some residences, I would imagine. I kind of regret not putting some locked residences because that would have made my life easier, and I decided not to make my life easier because I'm kind of an idiot sometimes. All right, we need an item shop. Need a blacksmith too. That blacksmith is a pain in the butt. I wish I had just used the same sprite for all the blacksmiths, but I didn't. So every time I make the blacksmith event, I get to change the dialogue picture every single time because I decided, hey, I'm going to have portraits for every NPC. Yeah. Yeah, that was a smart decision on my part. Yep. That didn't go well. So, basically, the blacksmith is an incredibly tedious event. fact, I can show you how tedious it is. There's one here, I think. Is it you? Yeah. Yeah, I get to copy this for every single one, and then I get to change every single time there's a dialog box. I get to select, the right portrait for every town. That was a really, really, really smart decision on my part. I don't know what I was thinking with that. You see, I ran into a problem with Sagio's character because there's an aspect of his character where he will not use any other sword for plot purposes. So therefore, I needed a way for him to get more powerful. And I mean, I could have just had his attack stat grow like his stats grow far faster than everybody else's, but I didn't. So instead, I make his sword upgradable, and I do it in a rather weird way, where it's not really an upgrade system. I didn't really think about the mechanics, so, it kind of is what it is at this point. I probably should have made it so that you just, like, use items that up the stats of the weapon or something, but I didn't. Basically, you hand in the correct items, and the game takes away the current one you have and then replaces it with the next one. It's technically a different item, but as far as you're concerned, it looks the same. Blacksmith. Let's get that blacksmith. mm. Khaki tile. Sure, why not? I don't think I've ever used this khaki tile in my life. There's a lot of space here that I'm probably not going to use. So I'll probably actually shrink this. But for now, we'll do this. And we might as well make it like a little house as well. Little regular house here. Probably should get rid of some of that. Let's see. I need to, if I'm going to do it like this, I gotta make sure that I get rid of this weird line thing. They're auto tiles, that's why they look so funky. And it's auto tiling wrong based on the design I've made, which is kind of annoying. But I can override it with a shift key, copying the tile I want. You like the idea of a character never refusing to use other weapons, sticking to the initial gear, plot, and motion? Yeah, it's an emotionally important sword to the character. So, he will not use another sword. He refuses to. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the blacksmith icon on here. Well, we'll get this here, and then Sure. We'll add a little house there. I do things where the door is not always in the front, by the way. I found that if you, like, if you were to do this, I could clearly indicate to the player that, you know, there's an entrance there. See, it looks like that leads to a door. I can even do that from behind. Which I've done before. There we go. Shift and do that. And now it looks like there's a door back there. Makes the towns more dynamic. So I'll probably give this guy a back entrance to his house. Because why not? Whoops. There we go. I doubt any normal human level can take a hit from what's the equivalent of a door with a handle willingly. Come on. You find a dumbling in Crisis Core, and Jill used the blunt side of the Buster Sword to not wear it down. Yeah, that was a dumb plot point. That was a very dumb plot point. I kept waiting for him to be like, nah, I was just BSing about it, but no, I think he was like serious, and it's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I don't know who's a weirder character in that game, Genesis or Angeal. Probably Genesis. Genesis is an aggravating character. Blacksmith right there. Item shop and an accessory shop. Whoops. Sometimes I usually put all the residences on like the same map and just teleport you to different parts of it. Instead of making separate residences. In fact, I can show you an example. So this is all 3 residences that are in Valport. So it looks like, you know, one, basically the Earthbound thing where maps are connected, but obviously you can't just walk from here to here. So I do those kinds of things. Oh, right. We need to... Whoops. No, that's correct. Okay, good. I was on the rectangle, so that's fine. It's for drawing rectangles, but it's good for straight lines. I don't know what the point of that would be. I mean, I guess for like a fountain, you could draw that. The circle one, but I like almost never use it. It would be good for a fountain. Like a fountain of like an artificial lake or something. I tried it with the Oasis, and yeah, it looks alright, but it looks too man-made. This looks more chaotic. And nature is chaotic, so that's one of the big things that I like to do. Unless you're playing FF13, in which case the forest is a line. Because that's how forests work. They're straight lines. Yeah, I know, it was an artificial forest, but still stupid. You have Advent Children's Star where the Buster Sword is like shit, and Angel looking from heaven being like, bruh. Oh, yeah. I know Shadiversity is trying to make a a real giant sword out of carbon fiber, since it would be light enough to use theoretically. They actually did test like a foam giant sword. It actually was pretty effective. Like shockingly so, if you could actually lift a giant sword. The range advantage would be kind of nuts. It's like having a spear, but the spear is sharp on all edges, which is just ridiculous. Dead leaves. Okay. I need to make a item shop. Well, pretty clearly there's something here. Okay, yeah, there's less space than I thought down here, which is good. No, I don't go out of my way to block off part of the edges of the map. I mean, it looks silly to me when you do that, but to each their own. I mean, what am I going to do this? Oh yeah, you can't go that way. Like, no, that looks ridiculous. Am I gonna put like an army of cactuses? I mean, why? It looks utterly silly. Here, the palm tree army. There, it blocks you. You can't go that way. No, it looks stupid. I don't do that. Uh, item and accessory shop. Okay. We'll go right. Could kind of put a little item shop here. Sure, why not? Whoops. Now let's make it go this way. Yeah, if we do this. I don't know why there's a shadow there. That's weird. There we go. Then I can put the item shop sign here. So you can actually, tell what it is. Why don't I put them both in here? Actually, what do I use for the item accessory shop? Okay, the necklace. That's what I thought. I actually completely forgot. But that's okay. There we go. We do that. A giant sword for fun, or a giant sword that's actually giant sword that's wieldable. Like one you could actually use in combat. That can actually cut. Basically, the middle of the sword is going to be carbon fiber, and the only part that's a blade is going to be on the edges of the carbon fiber. The carbon fiber is going to be holding it in like a laminated vacuum seal, basically. So the only heavy bits will be the actual sharpness of the small edges. So theoretically, it shouldn't weigh that much. kind of weird, but it costs a lot of money and materials and stuff, but they're doing testing right now. So far, it's worked pretty good, but they haven't made the full size model yet. Just they made like a little knife, and they made a regular longsword. Well, a little bit longer than a longsword. It's a desert city with walls around, where for you to leave the city, you need to go 2 blocks off the city gates. Breath of Fire 4 is the kind of thing that actually gates progress in the very first city if you don't pay attention. You need to go 2 blocks off the city gates. That's weird. All right, let's make some residences here because that's all that really matters now. Like this. Like that. There we go. I like to think that I do decent mapping. No. That as it is. What kind of wall is this? It's another rock wall. Alright, that's fine. Whoops. Can't just copy that. It's on a different tile. Yeah, let's do this, because this way you can have like a kitchen over here, and a dining area, and bedrooms. That works. Yeah, that works. In general, a good rule of thumb that I follow for mapping is always have something on screen. So, right now, if you were to walk into this corner, there's just nothing there, and that's not very interesting. So, if I don't put a building up there, I'd want to, at least decorate with some trees and stuff, something to look at, while you walk around it. I try not to have empty space. Yeah, see right now, probably don't need all this extra space down here, so let's just get rid of it. Go down to 65. There we go. That'll be good. Because we can have a residence there and a residence here. And that should be fine. Yeah. Of course, I see a mapping error. It's a problem with the shadow here. There we go. We'll do that. Oops, I'm on the shadow tile. So it'll have to be a smaller house here. Sure, we'll do this one. Yeah, I gotta move that down then to make this. There we go. Wasn't quite meaning to make it symmetrical with the other house, but it ended up being, so that's fine. And one more house up here. I do have to go back and add chest messages to all the early chests because, well, I don't have them all chest messaged yet. There's only like, 5,000 treasure chests. I mean, I'm 50 hours in, so 40 hours in, so there's a lot of treasure chests. I have done the math though. I'm 75% of the areas are done for the main storyline. So, oh, no, let's use a different one. No, let's use sheet metal. That would be a terrible idea in a desert. It would be utterly terrible. That would be so unbelievably, is it this one? Oh, well, we need to get rid of these problems here. Oops. A little bit of problems there. There we go. Is this one the different tile? Yes, it is. Okay. So we'll do this. Make it a pretty generic house, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Don't worry too much about it. Be like an addition or something. There we go. Do that. Get a door. Anything else around in this place? No, not really. Let's put a snow tree in. That makes a lot of sense. No. I actually do like the snow trees, but obviously not desert appropriate, so now we get to basically do the oh, I should put the light posts actually. Sure. Yeah, we got to do that. Go there. Go here. Put one there. One there. Couple there. A couple there, that makes sense. Probably should put one there. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay. Put one there too. Why not? And one there. And one there. And another one there. That's good for light poles. No, there's no rhyme or reason to where I put trees. They just go. They get put in there and they're like, hey, we're trees. I'm like, yeah, I know you are. Enjoy. They're there to make it look pretty. I mean, they're trees. It's not like, unless I'm creating like a deliberate park or something, like they're not going to be, I mean, it's nature. Trees kind of grow where they want. Oh, this is if you want two trees together like this, which, that's a thing. Cactuses, sure. Just get going. We'll put you around here somewhere. Now let's just put a cactus over there. I want to keep this relatively clear. Might want a cutscene when we come into town or something. Although if I want a cutscene when we come into town, I'm going to need to, for the camera, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to want to do that. I'll explain later what I mean. Oh, that's kind of boring right there. Do we get a rock? I like rocks. Where are the rocks? Here, get the desert rocks. Rocks are fun. Just kind of put them in. I mean, it's a desert. I probably don't want a million trees, but I already have kind of a lot of rocks. Yeah, it's too close to that house. No, I don't want a rock in the water. There we go. Okay. So basically I don't like how the how the camera looks when you are right up against the wall like this, or the edge of the screen. The camera won't blow up and won't show it won't center the cutscene properly. Like there's no way for me to do it unless I really zoom the camera in, and I don't want to do that. So instead, I create some black space. Oh, no, I need to shift. Is it down? Nope, I went the wrong way. Gotta shift it down 5. Might be a cutscene in front of this, but that has enough space to work with. Where is the darkness? There you go. It's not the most elegant solution, but it helps. And obviously that's the exit to town. I guess I could make a second exit. Why not? Just so you don't have to constantly go back there. I think that looks all right. Do I want to connect this here? Sure, why not? And that sets up a nice little spot for another light pole. You like rocks too? Classic rock, metal rock, symphonic rock, alternative rock. Yeah, it's very versatile. Put those rocks in. It'll rock your world. Extended list of smiley face. Let's see, what are we doing here? Oh, that actually probably picked up. Let's see. So we got to make the shops here, or make the interiors. 404. By the way, if you're wondering how many maps you get before you have to break the limits of the editor, it's 999. I'm not gonna get to 999. I might get to 600 maybe, and even that's probably pushing it. Considering I'm 75% of the way done with the main story, and there's only like 8 areas in the post game. Who decided the name of the genre of music to be called rock? No idea. Granted, each floor of a dungeon and stuff is a separate map, but still. I did have to break the limiter, or the editor limits on the number of skills. I did have to do that. Normally it's 2,000, and as you can see, I have a lot more than 2,000. Mainly I did it for organization purposes, but it's not that hard to do. You just can just literally edit the database outside the program with you know, like a notepad kind of program. It doesn't really break anything or anything. I think I did it for the number of... Might have done it for the number of enemies. No, I have 2,000. Which is the max. How many enemies do I have? About 870. Okay, that's not... only 870, but, you know, we got 830 troops. That's the enemy formations. A lot. There's a lot of enemies. Won't be bored with the number of enemy variety, that's for sure. I guess we'll do the residents first. 50-50, sure. Where's the darkness? Make Ansem proud. There we go. What is the song that I need? 2000 Village 1? Okay. It really wasn't a good desert town song. I might change it later, but that was the best I got. Let's see here. If I copy this, bam. That looks very strange. I'm attempting to... Basically, I'm trying to get the general shape right, and then I, Tartarus it. Doctor Who Tartarus. I make it a little bigger than it would normally be. Of course, I got to make sure these things are far enough apart that they're not going to have a problem here. Okay. Because obviously that looks very strange. But this tells me that the shape of the house is like this. So it makes it a little easier for me. Like a brick house, I guess. Wood on the inside, which seems weird. I want some stone. Oh, there's actually literally a desert house tile on the inside. That's, I guess, good. Go with that. So let's make this a little bigger than it would normally be. Bookshelf is where the door is. Let's actually do this properly here. There we go. Sure. Guess that works. We'll do the rest of that later. Let's get this here. Go like this. That is definitely not going to work too well. Yeah, this has got to be bigger for sure. That's not terrible. Although this should be shorter than this, so the shape is still somewhat wrong. There we go. That works. That works better. And door is there. What is this other one? Must be this one, right? Oh no, that must be this one. That's strange. Is there a thing there? Is there just a picture on the wall? Oh, it is. I was like, why is there an event there? Like, oh, it's not an event. Never mind. Yeah, this, I think I did this one wrong. That's not correct. No, it does look like that. Just gonna have to map this one from memory then. That kind of sucks. Sometimes it doesn't copy very well. And oh well. It's not a big deal when it happens, but it does happen. Yeah, I do like this probably. As long as the general shape is correct, it's fine. Go up higher. They're about the same size, aren't they? In fact, they are, which is actually going to make this more annoying. Yep, to go to fully match the shape. There we go. The guy with the horn helmet, blue armor, and white cape. Need to check now which have the Warrior of Light from OGFF game ever been properly named. I don't know. You mean has he ever gotten a name? No, he's just the Warrior of Light. Same with Onion Knight. Never really been named, which is weird because there actually are characters in FF3 now with the DS version. What are their names? Lunas, Ark, Refia, and Ingus. Yeah, Refia is the only girl. Not that they ever do anything with any of those characters, really. Refia probably has, like, what, the most character, and she doesn't really have much either, frankly. Some people like to do this, but I don't. But you can if you want. What matters is sticking with a style and the whole game so it's consistent. That's all that really matters. In fact, some people don't even have the side walls, which is really weird to me. I've seen some really weird interior design styles, like Pokemon, like imitating Pokemon or whatever. I forget exactly how they do it, but it looks weird to me, so I don't know. Okay. Get some floors, get some cobblestone floors, because that seems more appropriate for desert homes. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Of course, that makes them all the same, which I probably shouldn't do. Why don't we change this one to be like this? And then you got another cobblestone. Yeah, this one make like this. Sure. Whatever, that's fine. None of these have chimneys, right? Did I actually? I never actually put windows on any of these. Okay, well that's kind of dumb on my part. Is it working, right? Oh, no, I messed up. Whoops. I was like, why is that not looking right? Wrong tile selection. Or wrong tool, rather. Let's fix that. There we go. That looks better. Yes, he has no name or anything, which is really weird. The city is a weird game to begin with. At least narratively. Let's do this. Put a curtained window there. Why not? Put a window there. Another window there. No, let's do a curtained window. Make it open. Why not? Or the curtain open. I have no idea what you would use these for, by the way. Like, I guess they go on the wall, but, like, why? I just never bothered to use them at all. What, I'm going to have that for a giant curtain? Like, it just, like, there's no window that would possibly go under. This, maybe? No, it looks terrible. I guess. I don't like it at all, though. Whoops. Okay, so let's separate these rooms now. I don't usually put doors in houses. Just pretend they haven't invented interior doors yet. No, actually, there are some houses that have them, but not for these. Okay. So we want a kitchen. Sink. Oven. Get some dishes. Bread, why not? We'll do this. Counter space, why not? It's fine. Could do a little couple of tables, I guess. get a big dining table out here. Yeah, it looks fine like that, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Can I find the benches, please? Thank you. Of course, I didn't plan this around what the NPCs are going to be in the town. I just realized that. Well, I guess double-sized bed? Sure. Do a family or something. Husband and wife, I guess. There's also Cecil, Ramsavan, and Noctis interacting with each other about the whole high and lowborn, I guess. Zidane and Terra fighting. Wait, you want to forgive Dissidianti for having the best cutscene possible? Zidane and Terra fighting the Emperor and Sephiroth respectively, getting their rear ends served to them until Kuja shows up. Fend off both Emperor and Sephiroth. And have all three go in trance mode to fight those two. Cecil, Ramsavan, Noctis interacting with each other, but the whole highborn and lowborn thing. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Here. Let's do this here. Let's section this off for a second here. Because this can be another bedroom. Make this a bedroom. This can be a kitchen, I guess. Or it could be another bedroom. Yeah, let's do that actually. And then there can be a kitchen here. A small kitchen. So then we can could use this for shelf space instead. There we go. That works. Combined room here. Do like this right here. Put a window there, I guess. Desk there. I think there's a little plant I can put. But I gotta remember what it is. Is it here? I can't find it. I remember there being one. I know there's that, but that's not what I'm thinking about. Oh, here it is. Sure, a little plant in the corner. Why not? I don't think I can put it up on that. No, it looks like it's going to fall off. There is a way to off-center tiles with a plugin, but I don't feel like doing that. And then, sure, we'll have another bedroom here. Actually, why don't you make the bed over there? Make the bed here. There we go. And then we can have dresser, dresser. Teddy bear? Can I put the teddy bear there? No, I can't. Let's put it next to it. Why not? Here, make a little desk. Like that. And we'll do the same here. That works. Oh, gotta put, what am I trying to do here? Oh, yeah. Dresser. Drawers. Maybe a bookshelf. Right there. I don't know what I just did there. I don't know why I did that. Clicked the wrong thing there. Went into a cutscene map. I remember what that cutscene is too. All right. I gotta run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Or take a drink of water. Oh, by the way, I got Tio. That sounds weird out of context. I got a Tio scale figure. I'll probably have a picture of it up eventually on the Discord. All right, here I am. Anyway, yeah, I got a it's bigger than the Ryza figurine I have. I think it's like 1/27th or something. I don't know. I'll show it eventually. I think it's bigger than the Ryza then one. I think it's her crossbell outfit. As much as I dislike parts of Cold Steel, I still love Cold Steel. I mean, I still love Trails. I just want the writers to be better. Uh, no, that's not gonna go well. I mean, it will if I expand this a little bit. Sink it down by 1. Then you gotta move this up by 1 as well. There we go. Which means moving this also up by 1 in general. Then we can make this a little better. Yeah, I want to make this down 1 bar. I don't like it when it's only 1 tile because NPCs can get stuck when that happens. It's kind of annoying. Guess it'll be a hallway then. I guess it works. Eh. Oops. Maybe a bunch of cookbooks and stuff there. I don't know. Wine rack. Sure. Medicine, why not? I want to put something there. Whoops. Ah, whatever. Right here. Yeah, that'll work. And we can have a couple of few chairs there. Nah, I don't like that. Really would like this to be like this, actually. Yeah, that looks a little better. Eh, I just won't have anybody walk around in the house so that I won't get blocked. More plates over there, why not? Let's get a desk here. There we go. I think there's a mirror. Yeah. And then, sure, we'll do a sitting spot right here. Maybe a table. That works better. Kind of want to put something there. Plant, maybe. If I can find where that plant is. There you go. I don't think I can do this now. I'll put one here. It's not a terrible idea. Sure. Oh, I need probably a window there. It looks a little empty otherwise. Probably by the bed, yeah. There you go. Got it. Anyway, I'll answer any questions about the game or anything, really. Oh God, I shouldn't say or anything, really. That can be taken to be to awkward uh, parts of life, I guess. What is this? That's a ruined thing, right? Okay, well that takes care of that one, which is good. So now we need to make the N, I guess. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I don't want to loop. Oh wow, that's probably too big. How much do I have for the N here? Okay, it's in the 30s. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, do 35, 35. Oh boy. That doesn't really do much for me. At least make the N. But I'll probably stop streaming pretty soon. Kind of tired inexplicably. I don't know why. I should probably take a break soon anyway. Made some decent progress. Whoops. Just map the N here. Yeah, it's got to be pretty big there. Need to make this wider. How does this work here? Oh, okay. So this goes all the way across. Right. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to make this a lot bigger. There we go. So let's get a bunch of rooms here. This needs to be even wider than this. Mm. Wow. This is I really underestimated. Okay, I'll stop underestimating then. Go overboard. That way. Know for sure. I need to make this a lot wider then. Okay. It's part of the problem. Uh, Trying to make 3 rooms on each side, and I'm for some reason struggling to visualize it. I'm not sure why. I just do 50. Here, just move that down. Yeah, I must be really tired or something. Because this shouldn't be that difficult. I got it. That's better. Okay, good. And then this is going to be like this. I might redesign this later, I don't know. That's better. Get this tile. Whoops. Okay, let's get the floor. Nice wood floor, I guess. Cool. That's gonna be the entrance. And then a bunch of beds. Bring. Yeah, here we are. There we go. Whoops. Get a bunch of things here. That seems all right. I don't know. Oh, whatever. It's good enough for now. It's been 2 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna call it quits. I made a few maps, so it's not bad. All right, well, thanks for hanging out for a couple hours, and probably do this again.